What's up, y'all? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate y'all hanging out, waiting for us with the rain delay. We appreciate you hanging out here. Let me make sure we're on. We are. Welcome into the Iowa Corn 350 qualifying for the NASCAR Cup Series. Who will get the inaugural pole for the Iowa Corn 350? We'll see. Noah Gragson looked like it was going to get rained out, but look, they got the track dry. It's kind of cloudy, though. We'll see what happens here. But appreciate everybody being here. Cars are on the track, and we're about to get going here for qualifying. So hope everybody's doing well. Appreciate everybody being here, and hope everybody's ready to have some fun here on the go with CeeLo. Appreciate you coming in. Hit that like button for us, and we'll see how this goes today. And I'll let you listen in
here. It's
here.
going to be a challenge. And why is it going to be a challenge? Because you cannot see the entrance of pit road until you get there. So what NASCAR has done in the racetrack is they've come in and they've added a line, a visual for the drivers to be able to look at and get a vision on something because you can't see pit wall. There is a hash mark, a one hash mark. Then earlier on the racetrack,
the viewer count's not working, so that's
you can see those. You see the one that coming into the screen now is the
and we're in Group
A.
Are they all in Group A? Let's see.
If you keep going, there's another.
Oh, this is Group A qualifying.
There's the third one. That's the visuals for a driver. He can see that out of his left door, knowing, okay, I got to start slowing down. But you're looking to your left. You're not looking.
Let's go, Larson.
That new line that NASCAR on the track.
Welcome in, everybody. Make sure you're hitting that like button for us as you're coming in.
For the next cue, where do I need to start turning to get on the pit road? So, a little bit of help, but it's still going to be a massive challenge.
And again, that'll be for the race. We're going to see it at Xfinity Series a little bit later this afternoon, and then, of course, the Cup Series tomorrow. We're getting ready for qualifying. Actually, want to take a look, a comparison of what they did this morning as far as the paint and how they changed that line as to what it looked like yesterday before they did.
So Mosh single round qualifying.
It's not a. It's
there you go. Fast as whoever's going to get it.
It's and to be honest, I'm not so sure it's going to help you get to pit road and be underneath that orange box.
So it's not Group A and Group B.
It's going to help you do more than anything.
This shows only 18 drivers, so it's going to be 18 in the rest of the half, I guess.
You're not going to go off that line to get inside of that orange box, but you could use that line to make sure you're turned enough to keep from hitting the wall.
A visual. That's something will come into play.
What's up, Mosh? Good to see you, buddy.
This afternoon, as well as the Cup race tomorrow. Cars are on the grid. We'll see qualifying when we come back to Iowa.
All right. Hope everybody's doing well today. Thank you so much for hanging out. Happy Saturday. What's up, Jimmy Key? What's going on? Duran, what's go, Larson? What's up, NASCAR fan? Bronny's here. Isaac is here. Who else is here? What's going on, everybody? Let's see. Richard here's dropped those subs. What's going on? Reggie, good to see you, my friend. Lloyd is here, too. What's going on? Christina G was here just a little bit. She says it's partly sunny in Florida and hotter than heck. Let's see who else is here. Triton was here. Blame me on the rain. XR Racing. Polly was here as well earlier. Donnie Lee was here earlier. Kendrick. Everybody, Jamie was here too. What's going on? And David Thomas too. So hope everybody's ready. Jamie, what's going on? How are you doing? So we're ready for the qualifying here for the Iowa Corn 350. We're here, bro. Awesome, man. Appreciate everybody seeing here. Keep on hitting that like button as you're coming in. See if we can get some more friends in here for this qualifying, as we were a little behind schedule, but we'll be bringing you the Xfinity. Let's see, is the viewer count working now? No, it's not. Okay, that is what to fix that one, but let's see here. Keep hitting that like. So we'll see what happens. Should be interesting. Can Noah Gragson, can Christopher Bell get up there from yesterday? He had the top spot before he hit his had his flat tire. Ty Gibbs was up there. Noah Gragson was up there at the end. Should be interesting. I had a poll and on the community section, and let's check the poll in the community section here. What did y'all say? Who was going to win this thing? I had Noah Gragson, Ty Gibbs, Alex Bowman, and other driver. And other driver won 39%. Alex Bowman so far coming in 33% out of 80 votes. 39% was other driver. But no one really said anything in the thing. I picked Ty Gibbs. Robert says on the community section, I picked Ty Gibbs to win eventually. And this track suits what oval racers come up on. So there it is. So, and then Butterfly picked Danny Hamlin to win. That's my pick for the race this weekend.
And Xfinity side, one of those
What's
drivers
up,
standing by with
Gary Lee? What's going on? Good to see you, Gary Lee.
Yeah,
appreciate you being
having
here.
A little bit of a hard time yesterday in practice. We saw tire issues. Unfortunately, you're in a backup car. The first laps you'll take in the backup car this qualifying session. How apprehensive are you?
I mean, as far as running the backup car, I don't think it's going to be that much different, or at least I hope it is. I know I've got one of the best teams in the business putting it together, but the qualifying order has got all of us spun out down here. And if we're going to do one round, which we've been told it is one round, then they have the lineup completely screwed up because it's off of the metric, but the Group A cars are qualifying ahead of the Group B cars. So, yeah, we got it jumbled up here.
As we talk about the tire issues we saw yesterday, how big of a concern is that?
NBC USA. Reggie
with?
sees that 45. What's up, Cameron? Good to see you.
Know. I honestly have no idea. Obviously, it was alarming that we had so many tire failures yesterday, but we didn't have any at the test.
This is Christopher Bell talking.
I have no idea what we're going to have tomorrow.
Christopher Bell, as we look at his history here, a multi-time winner in the NASCAR Xfinity Series at Iowa Speedway.
Larson blew up with the lead last night in Knoxville. I can't believe he's still doing things.
For this race tomorrow, but he touched on a little bit of the qualifying. Again, it's a modified situation. They're going to go out the same way they normally would. It's just there won't be a second round between the fastest 5 from each group.
Yeah, Group B from the non-top 5 fastest speeds, they're going to start on the inside row from 11th on back. So Group A will start on the outside row from 11th on back. So that part of it hasn't changed,
right.
And it is a confusing rule because there isn't a second group that goes out to determine who sits on the pole. But the order is correct. It's just it's a little bit hard to understand exactly how this is going to work. Right.
Smiles there on Kyle Busch's face. We'll see if that continues here in this weekend at Iowa. It's been a little frustrating. He's still looking for his first ever win in 2024 to keep that streak alive.
All right, at least NBC goes out with their music, so I don't have to worry about muting the with regular copyrighted music. So at least I have to worry about that. But appreciate everybody coming in. We have 146 of us here. Appreciate you hanging out here on NASCAR qualifying. It's all going to be one run. It's not going to be Group A, Group B, and then the best of both 5 go to the second round. It's going to be all together, and whoever's the fastest is going to win this thing. They're trying to push this along because they want to start the Xfinity race on time. So right now we're scheduled to have the Xfinity race on time. Hopefully, we'll see maybe a little later. San Diego Kid, today's my 31st birthday. What's up, San Diego Kid, man? Happy birthday to you, brother. Good to see you here. So then we'll be going roll together. We'll go over to the next stream. We'll be doing the Xfinity race where Austin Hill is on the pole. Outside row is SVG, but he will be going to the back of the pack for wrecking yesterday. So that is how it's going to be. And we'll see how that race goes. We'll bring you flag-to-flag coverage just what we have in the past. And we're going to have a good time here. The old format, yes. So the drivers are just thrown for a loop, too. As Christopher Bell was saying, Group A is going to go out there and qualify before us. I don't know what Christopher Bell has anything problem with this because he's going to the back of the pack no matter what since he's in a backup car. So we'll see what happens. But Al says, who's ahead in rookie points? I don't know. Let's take a look. Let's see. Rookie points. Let's see here. I'll tell you here in a second. NASCAR standings. Let me look here real quick for you. Standings. Who is in the lead here? Let's see. Who is the rookies? It's Carson Hocevar, and he is in 22nd point in the points. And the next one behind him is Kaz Gralla. Gralla, he's in 35th. So right now, Carson Hocevar in 22nd in points. So he is in the lead on the rookies. I don't see anybody else anywhere in front. So yeah, and he's going to run away with this thing because Kaz Gralla missed a race.
have won their way into the playoffs. There are still from 10 to 16 yet to
What's
be
up,
filled.
Karen? Good to
Could
see
be
you.
with a win. Could it be with points? Obviously, points very important.
Oh, Josh Berry. I forgot about Josh Berry. Josh Berry is right behind him in 23rd. So Carson Hocevar 22nd, Josh Berry 23rd.
Back in the field to try to make the playoffs, and 1 point can make the difference. Like, you could not make the championship 16 because of something that happened today. So you have to get points. You have to get yourself with the right track position.
So no final 10. That's right. No final 10 in the qualifying. It's going to be whoever's the fastest. So you got to put down your best lap here.
Well, Austin Cindric, he was not above.
I love how NASCAR just throws them for a loop. Like, we're going to make up our own rules as we go.
He was able to win. So points-wise, he wasn't.
Yeah, Bowman looked pretty good yesterday. We'll see how it does. I mean, even if you were fast yesterday, that doesn't mean anything. If you don't hit this first lap good, you're done.
And then move that cut line all the way. That would be that much more challenging for everyone.
We would not be surprised, just like we weren't surprised that Kyle Larson was.
Keep hitting that subscribe too. We're trying to get to 14,200 if you haven't hit the subscribe yet.
Jr. It looked like it was going to be a great battle between these two, and then Martin Truex Jr. ran out of gas on the last lap. Kyle Larson, though, continuing a really amazing season already. Coming off of May, the month of May, where he was trying to do the double, running the Indy 500, had a great race there. The rain, obviously, was the issue there for the double being completed by Larson. And a great sound there.
There we go. Cars are on the track.
Qualifying is now underway.
And it is Austin Dillon. Those threes. Let me see those threes if you're a Dillon fan.
For the two separate groups, there will be 2 laps. So what that means,
it's going to run out of gas this time. We'll see. CX, C64. What's up, man? Good to see you.
Then from...
Yeah, they're going to qualify right now, T-Man. AMS Driver X. Thanks so much for subscribing. Appreciate that.
Will be on the inside row, and Group A, those drivers will be on the outside row. Again, that's positions 11 on back, but it's only 1 round.
All right, out there, Austin Dillon drove into turn 3, coming to get the green flag, the white flag, and he was sideways getting into the corner.
See, it doesn't matter how fast you were yesterday. If you don't have a good lap here, it's over.
Knows how much grip this racetrack has, and that time is very slow compared to what the cars were able to run yesterday.
Well, it's cooler. Obviously, the track is green because of the rain that came through and them cleaning the racetrack off. But we were able to see the bumps. There are a lot of bumps on this racetrack. 24.89 for Dillon.
Just for comparison, Noah Gregson ran a 22.82 yesterday in practice, 2 seconds off the pace. That is a massive amount.
John Hunter Nemechek on track for Legacy Motor Club.
And so if you're John Hunter,
I didn't think he was racing. I didn't think the 60 car was racing.
So you know the track doesn't
C64.
have the speed that it had in it yesterday.
Here is Nemechek on the track now.
It's a huge unknown. Just wasn't able to stay on the bottom of the racetrack.
A little bit faster on this second lap. Seeing about a 0.2 of a second increase now.
The 66 team dropped out.
Way up the racetrack there.
Lost a little momentum there coming off of turn 4. His second lap is going to be a little bit faster. 24.62 for John Hunter Nemechek, Kim.
And Michael McDowell coming off a second-place finish at Sonoma, and then a second-place finish last time you were here at Iowa in Xfinity Series. But as we watch Cup qualifying, the first couple of cars have gone. What's jumping out at you and going to help you with your run?
Yeah, just how slow the track is right now. Obviously, not a lot of grip, over a second slower than what we practiced yesterday. So
Up next, Christopher Bell.
Definitely going to be at a huge disadvantage here. Hopefully, they separate it by rows like they normally do. Because Group B is going to be so much faster. But our Ford Mustang was pretty good yesterday. Made a lot of changes on the love child stop Mustang. But yeah,
here is Daniel Hemrick. Daniel Hemrick now.
It's going to be tough.
So you can hear Michael McDowell. He's also confused about the rule. And the reason that this qualifying procedure happens where there's Group A and Group B is for these situations where the Group A group should be completely disadvantaged to Group B because the track should get faster. Even though it's a disadvantage going out early, at least you're still compared only to the teams that are in your group. It helps a little bit when we have these extreme swings in speed based on
The reason they did Group A and Group B is so they can have the cars cool
So we'll
down
make an early prediction
for that second run.
The fastest 5 in Group B have a good chance of being the fastest 5 in this qualifying session.
I think that's a very good chance. And it's something we see a lot. We'll see Group A practice is faster, but Group B qualifying is faster.
Here's Kaz Gralla.
Kaz Gralla on the track now.
Rick Ware
Keep hitting that like button for us, trying to get to 100 likes.
Kaz has not competed in all of the 16 races.
Got to get it all in before in 1 hour, y'all.
He's done a good job when he's behind the wheel of this 15 car, though. He really has. Watched him race a lot. He's very smooth. He pushes the issue at the appropriate times. He's done a nice job for Rick Ware.
Seen a lot of Kaz
Halfway there.
Keep hitting
it. Keep hitting it, y'all.
Came up through the truck series as well as we see that lap 24:31. And that fastest so far.
And poor Austin Dillon.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he's half second off of
Austin Dillon was the first one out. He was not going to get the pole.
Going out early is just no good.
Luck of the draw will fall for Chase Briscoe as well. When we showed earlier the top 10 speeds in practice yesterday.
Chase Briscoe, let me see those 14s.
Yesterday, but going out on a considerably slower racetrack this early is going to be bad news for Chase Briscoe.
The best looking car, though, so far.
Briscoe.
Looks like the car has grip. He's able to wrap right around.
Kaz Gralla the fastest so far.
There it is, way faster than everybody else. You can clearly see it. You can see how he's just
Track terrible and no grip. Yeah, it's clean, no rain.
23:75 first lap for Briscoe.
Not for long.
We'll see if he can improve upon that in lap 2. They normally have been.
Woo! Got loose there.
23:75 to a 23:67. So a little.
Forgot to add another redeem. Which one?
So Denny Hamlin,
did I forget?
next on racetrack. His team just let him know. I'm sure they let him know. Okay, Briscoe ran.
All right, Denny, let's go, baby. See those 11s in the chat.
Able to run. The track has more grip.
Denny Hamlin.
Let's go, Denny.
Looking once again very
Bring it,
strong
son.
in 2024. What puts him over the edge for a championship for this driver?
But they have the skill. Chris Gabehart are some of the very best in this series. I think a little bit of mentality, honestly. I think they need to embrace the playoffs, embrace the fact that it's one race.
Denny about to pass everyone.
Just go take it from
Second fastest. Wow, Briscoe's still holding up there.
Denny Hamlin.
And that's not surprising considering Gregson was the fastest.
Won at the short track of Richmond earlier this year. And we see him cross the line for his second lap at a 23:89.
Man, 23:896. Peter up there at 4 a.m. in Australia.
The green flag. He actually ran in the second groove coming to get the flag. We see that a lot on mile and a half.
See you dropping that 11.
No one has been able to run up there so far.
Yeah, true.
Maybe at a slower pace, just leaving pit road, he was able to do that. You try to do that to lengthen the racetrack. Just make it as long as you can so when you get to the start-finish line, you have as much speed as possible.
Zane, one of those unique drivers who, when you come up through the rankings, normally you make the progression from
Hello from Brazil. Good job. Thank you, Marcelo. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching.
Xfinity Series. Went from trucks, great success, right into driving in the Cup Series.
This is Denny's first time at Iowa. It's crazy.
Zane's a very talented race car driver. Young, has a lot to learn, but a good future ahead of him.
25 years old.
When it goes to commercial, I got to refresh my my
first lap has
picture froze.
24:21.
Third for Zane.
Jones on the clock.
All these guys that were in the Xfinity. You're right, Bronny.
Motor Club 43 missed the turn there, so that will ruin lap 1.
Yes, it will. That was a big moment. Eric with a nice job saving that race car. Oh, still out of control.
Yeah, misses 3 and 4 as well.
That's going to mess this lap up. There's no pace coming to the start-finish line because he was just saving the race car.
how uneasy is it coming into turn one again when you have issues on both ends of the racetrack?
You can see the back of that car. He's just moving all over the racetrack. He can't. He's constantly having to correct the race car.
Up, Jake.
He's just along for the ride. He's trying to make the best lap time he can without crashing it, but this is one of those that you know it's going to be bad. You just wonder how bad it is.
Salvages a 24.52, but as you mentioned there, in one, a big moment.
NASCAR's the best. Senor Kid says, do after qualifying for every racer, do each pit crew. That'd be nice.
21-year-old out of Michigan.
Whoa, way up the racetrack. Saw dust flying.
These guys are all over the place.
Rookie year.
First lap for Hocevar. Slots him in the 4th spot, and this is of Group A, so the first group out onto the racetrack.
Loose, still loose. You can see leaving the corner. You can see the back of the car moving around. This, Rick, may be one of the most difficult qualifying sessions of the year because a new paved racetrack, when you put new tires on it, that doesn't mean it's going to go faster. Most places do tires and they can drive great, but repaves, that's not always the case. And you can see he just was expecting much more rear grip than he had.
Yeah, the exit of turn 1 there, or 2, challenging for Hocevar. Now we see Bubba Wallace coming up to speed to take the green flag on his first lap. Compared to yesterday, really late back into the gas for these guys.
He's working in there. It's a great shot. Love hearing the engine.
23.89, third fastest in Group A.
What is Gregson classified as? He is a Ford with Stuart Haas.
That was loose. That was the back of the car.
Oops, sorry, Rob.
That didn't let him go to the throttle as quickly as he wanted to. And that was
terrible, he says.
The reason why is when he asked more of the
Bubba,
car on the
third
second lap,
fastest.
it wasn't there. He got what he got the
Bubbles.
first lap. All right, let's go find a little bit more.
In that grimace shake.
It wouldn't do it.
Purple.
Crashing is the word that came back from Bubba Wallace.
There's Corey LaJoy. Keep hitting that subscribe, y'all, too. 2 more. We need 2 more to 14,200.
And this could be a common theme.
300 of us here. Hit that like button. Get us 100 likes.
The racetrack is.
We're at 65.
Oh, another big wheel input. He actually downshifted. Yeah, he downshifted because he was going so slow. He needed more RPMs to help get him off this corner. All right, now he's got to adjust. Back his entry speed a little bit. Hit your marks. No matter what, get to that left front.
Oh, LaJoy loose.
He was trying to get that left front to the white line. And he just couldn't do it at the pace he was trying
this
to
track,
do.
this race tomorrow, man, it's going to be like Bristol all over again.
The pace would be so slow when he asked the car to do something, the back of the car, in most of the situations just hasn't been there for him.
So LaJoy, part of the top 5 right now of Group A, but this was going into turn 3, way up the racetrack.
Yeah, he tried to turn the car, and he had to quit turning.
What's up, Davey? Good to see you. What is Gregson classified as? What do you mean by that? I don't understand what you're talking. Gregson's not a rookie.
Get the first part of the corner right.
To be honest, I'd be surprised if Harrison Burton wins this race.
Get to the white line, get there, and then go back to the throttle.
John Hunter Nemechek could run it, could win this thing.
Never going to recover.
And everybody
Eric
in Group
Jones
B is seeing this. So the guys that are going out in the next group will see.
All right, Dinger, let's see what you got. 16s.
And what did work?
Watching from New Brunswick, Canada. Awesome. Thank you so much for watching.
You typically in qualifying,
Mark, good to see you.
You just go attack and
4th for AJ.
and drive that thing as hard as you can. Not today.
He was my pick last week.
What you were able to do yesterday. It all starts on corner entry.
Still loose, he said.
Complaining about being loose. The back of the car is just not comfortable.
All right. Todd Gillen, Front Row Motorsports. They like to be on the front row.
Extend his contract.
Let's see what happens. Clifford says Rowdy coming up after this.
Right
Mark Martin is secretly Martin Truex Jr. Random.
Doing exactly what I said. Lifted a little bit early, got to the line, went to the throttle quickly to get speed, and almost got in the wall in the
Rowdy
exit.
could take this.
All right, so now learn. Back to the white line. Don't ask so much of it. Right, that's much smoother. Again, focus on getting there. Don't miss the bottom.
Pretty good through 3 and 4.
7th fastest so far.
Yeah, let's see if this gets a better lap time. It's a much smoother lap.
24.19 to a 23.90.
3rd fastest up Front Row Motorsports, man.
Yeah, sliding out of turn 2. Oh, maybe a little contact there.
What I love about the art of driving a race car is most people think if you want to go faster, you just push the pedal quicker. You just don't come off the gas. You just drive it harder. You know, be tough, be strong.
Where's Rowdy? Let me see those Rowdies in the chat.
Even when you're
Rowdy time.
you still have
Where's
to
my
do
Rowdy Nation?
exactly right.
Where's my Rowdy Nation
Back
at?
into the gas there for Kyle Busch when the back end
Show those 8s. That's right, Bronny.
The entry to 1 looked very good.
Show those 8s.
Again through 3 and 4, right on that white line.
My Rowdy Nation coming alive in the chat. Only
We'll see
one
how
round
the
today.
veteran
That's right,
does
Jake.
In his second lap, 24.19 for lap 1.
Rowdy so far 8th. Let's see what happens on this second lap.
Looking pretty good right now. Seems like the track got better, and then it just kind of stalled out.
Lap 2 for Busch. Big improvement. 23.69.
Me too.
Almost a half a second faster for Kyle Busch on his second lap.
You said it.
Rowdy.
Wiggle off of the corner.
All right, Christopher Bell, the fastest in practice yesterday.
This car.
Yeah, this is a backup car after he slammed into the wall yesterday in practice when a tire
We
went
see
down.
those 20s, Christopher Bell. We see those
Snap early,
20s.
he lifts off the gas. Nowhere near that new asphalt.
And really doesn't get into the throttle until almost exiting the turn.
Matt Kenseth, let's go. I don't know. He's not going to be on the pole because he's not the fastest. So
Bell, one of the drivers who did the tire test here back on May 28th.
what's up, Richard? Perry, do you think? Yeah. I don't know, but what's up, Perry? User 20, dropping those 20s.
So, Rick, that's a good point. Like, the track was so different yesterday.
Christopher Bell, P3.
That was a handful. Compared to how it was.
That was a handful, he said.
So much faster yesterday. This is more the pace it was.
All right, here we go. Michael McDowell. You know he likes to be on the front row. We see those 34s.
McDowell having a little bit of trouble there staying on the bottom of the track through 1 and 2 on this first lap.
We see those 34s in the chat.
Moment getting into the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Rowdy.
Probably a throwaway for McDowell.
Love that.
He was 13th fastest.
Random dropping those 34s.
The problem, Rick, is that if you never get to the white line, it's not going to have grip. Right? So McDowell drives in the corner. His car, he can't turn it. So he never got to the white line. And above the white line, there's just no grip. So
who's going to be our 14,200 subscribers?
If you get the entry of the corner right, then let the car take a set and go to the throttle. But if you miss it, you're never going to recover.
24 flat for McDowell on his second lap, has him 9th fastest in Group A. Only
Who wants to see your not so nice race?
Reddick on the clock now.
That looked pretty sporty right there.
I appreciate it. I love G. Hey, this is how we do things.
Big wiggle into 3.
Yep.
Can't show the race, man. Then I won't be on YouTube.
Strength, slow down.
But appreciate you watching. Thanks so much.
Ease up on this entry. Because I think the pole was out there for him.
Other folks can get away with it, but I choose not to try to get away with it. So
possibly. Let's see if he can get turn 3
we have fun no matter what.
Nope.
Just never got down to that white line that you mentioned. So Reddick was
Tyler Reddick
70 on his first lap.
P3. Those Toyotas.
And second lap.
Those Toyotas.
Not faster at a 24:03. Here comes Chase Elliott. He's the final car in Group A. Again, there's only
a little wiggle.
Round,
that's right.
So there won't be a second round for those drivers that are in the top 5 of.
Let me see those 9s. Chase Elliott, 9.
The top 10 starting positions for tomorrow's race. Chase Elliott, another driver, didn't get down to that white line for this first lap, but 4th quickest at a 23:78.
Keep hitting that like button, trying to get to 100 likes.
This is so hard.
See what Chase can do. He was fast here yesterday.
On this racetrack, and
88 likes,
just,
12 from 100.
Very quickly. It's not in a race car driver's instinct to slow down, right? Like that's not how you got to this point. You got to this point in your life by pushing hard.
23:74 for Chase Elliott has him 4th fastest in Group A.
All right, so Group A, Chase Briscoe, Kyle Busch, Tyler Reddick, Chase Elliott, Christopher Bell, Denny Hamlin, Todd Gilliland, Bubba Wallace, AJ Allmendinger, Carson Hocevar, Michael McDowell, Corey LaJoy, Zane Smith, Kaz Brella, Daniel Hemrick, Eric Jones, John Hunter Nemechek, and Austin Dillon. We're going to move into Group B, and we'll see if they change everything or they'll just leave everybody together. I'm thinking they're going to do it like practice, and they're going to see who is the fastest here. Oh, nope, they're not. Okay, so, all right, that's interesting. Thought they would. That would be been fun to watch as it teared up, but I guess wrong. All right, so here's Group B qualifying. Justin Haley, Josh Berry, Harrison Burton, Noah Gragson, Ty Gibbs, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and it was the Braves. 2 in a row. Had a great stream last night, and he got me. Go Braves. We'll see if we can get another one today against the Devil Rays or the Tampa Bay Rays. But go Braves. We got a win last night. 2 back-to-back. If you like baseball, make sure you check this out. We love Atlanta Braves on this channel. That is our weekly stuff that we do during the week. NASCAR on the weekends. That's what we're all about. So if you like any of that, make sure you check it out. I'm watching you. You're almost as good as bacon strips. Is that what you said? Bacon strips. Chandler. There you go. Awesome, Chandler. Thanks so much for watching. Roof, roof. Harrison Burton won this race, Random says. That would be something if he pulls it off. I can see John Hunter Nemechek winning this thing. We'll see, though. So we'll see how Gragson qualifies. He's in this group. Ty Gibbs is in this group as well. William Byron, Truex. We'll see how Larson does at the very bottom. And I guess they'll add it all together after that. I'm not sure how they're going to work this. But appreciate everybody being here. Hit that like button as we are here doing qualifying for the Iowa Corn 350. Coming up right after this is going to be the Xfinity race. I'm going to have that transferred over here in a second. So let me do that. So when we go over to the Xfinity race, you guys will just have to just hang out here and it'll move it on over there. So let me do that right now. Xfinity race, save, and we're good. Okay, so we're good to go on that. So you will be redirected, and here we go. They are going.
Qualifying. And
Justin Haley on the track here. You picked Toyota to win. Tony says Martin Truex Jr. is going to be the fastest in Group B. All these guys are going to be faster.
And then positions 11th through 36 will be filled up on the inside lane. 6th fastest on the way down in Group B. And the outside lane will be 6th fastest all the way down in Group A. So 1 round of qualifying. A little modified since there was rain in the area earlier and shortening this qualifying session.
I thought that lap was really good. That is the fastest lap turn today. 23:53.
Anybody in this group is going to be faster.
23:67. And Haley improved at a 23.
My pick is a Chevy, Chris Davis says. Look at all those Fords coming up.
Guarantee a top 5.
Josh Berry on the track. We see those Fords for Josh Berry. Second place in the rookies.
Josh Berry now on the track in the 4.
So now, if you're Josh Berry, you were told.
So 23.676 is what you want.
That means the grip's there, but
we'll see what Gregson can run. And Burton.
The bottom a little bit right there. It's just such a difficult balance.
NASCAR is qualifying Gregson as a rookie in his second year. Oh, really? But he doesn't have the rookie mark on here. So I don't think Gregson's up for the rookie of the year, though.
Up to the Cup Series, taking over the 4.
Not according to this.
Turn there. 4 right for retiring Kevin Harvick.
Look at Josh Berry. Boom.
23.17.
Top of the board.
That's a half a second faster than Briscoe ran.
All right, here we go.
Here comes Harrison Burton in the
Harrison Burton. Someone said Harrison Burton's going to win this thing. Tony Josh said rookie of the year in his opinion.
Yeah. Off this group. Harrison Burton being the 3rd one out there in a Ford. See how the blue ovals fare.
It was a joke.
Entry. Was able to stay on the white line.
Hey, you never know.
23.77.
He won't win. Okay. You're gonna get the pole, Brandon.
Off turn 2. See if he's carrying a little more momentum.
Now these guys, like I said, are gonna be always faster.
A little better on the line through 3 and 4. We'll see how much improvement here.
That almost looked like a lap that needed to be run in Group A, right? That was a.
You never know. You're right.
He didn't trust the racetrack to go run a 17. Like
faster. All right, let's see what Gregson can do here.
This will be interesting to see.
Can he join his partner?
Yesterday, but you almost have to throw the feelings out from what the track was like yesterday to what it's like today. This looks like a great lap to start off with, though.
Yeah, I think the track's getting a lot closer.
And a big miss there through 3 and 4.
Right,
so Gregson. See, I'm telling you, you're fastest in practice, and then that happens.
Line, but you can't try to make it up here. Like, it's gone. You can't overdrive the entries. All he could do was carry as much speed through the middle of 3 and 4 to minimize the damage. It was a good 1 and 2.
Better through 3 and 4. Never got down there to that white line like you've been talking about.
He didn't, but in this Group B, for whatever reason, the track's been more forgiving. If you haven't had to be right on the white line.
Whoops. We heard out of Noah.
Yep, there it is. It's crazy how racetracks change.
New track sounds like a Logano kind of thing. Snit, what's going on?
Gibbs has for the 7/8 mile short track.
Ty Gibbs, fastest yesterday in practice. Thanks for getting us to 14,200.
The Xfinity Series was running here at Iowa. He's a little bit late to the party on that regard.
Yeah, Gregson messed up in the turn, though, so it really doesn't really show who's going to be.
He's just not comfortable in the car.
Almost to 100 likes. 2 more to go.
Doesn't have a ton of wheel movement, but right there he looked like he was tight in the middle of 3 and 4.
Gibbs fastest.
Input. Let's see if this is better. It's not.
Nope.
Just a little bit better, but still
23.59.
All right, so
23.59.
I thought it looked like he had a lot of wheel input into it, but
all right, Ricky Stenhouse, formerly known as Ricky.
There's
Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Ricky 3 wins.
Kyle Busch's boy
On this racetrack, but again, the repave in turns 1 and 2,
the legend.
3 and 4.
That's right, Jimmy.
Changed the way this track is raced.
Stenhouse is good at Iowa.
Kind of got in a little bit high and then came to the bottom. Wasn't great there either, but would have never even got by with it. His car is not happy.
24.18 first lap for Ricky,
So
let's see what he
far,
does
every
on lap
car
2.
is
Again, not to
faster
the white
than
line.
the top 5 from Group A. Every car.
Breaks into the 23-second range.
Wow,
just
Stenhouse, 23.98.
Sixth fastest of the 6 that have gone, and here comes
Spin housing,
Ryan
that's
Preece,
right.
another driver out of the Stewart-Haas Racing stables.
All right. See if another Stewart-Haas car does well. Ryan Preece now. Ryan Preece on the track.
A lot better 3 and 4.
I think this is a good lap.
Oh, not as fast. 23.66.
Ryan Preece.
Gosh, the thing is exactly where he wants it to be. He just isn't able to.
It is
drive
now.
as
I mean,
hard
the
as he
top
wanted to
5
that
are
first lap. He's
faster.
got the car in perfect
Preece is
line.
faster than Briscoe was,
See if
and
this
he
is
was the
faster.
fastest in Group A.
Goes from a 23.66 to not improving on his second lap.
Nope, 23.66, and now Willie B. Let me see those 24s.
See that big bump when they get into turn 1. He was very high.
Willie
on his
B.
entry. He slides up the racetrack on 2.
He actually had the left sides below the white line in 1 and 2. All right. That seemed like it upset the car a little bit. But the overall grip, it looks like it makes good overall grip.
First Chevrolet here. Second Chevrolet here. See if he can do better than Stenhouse.
Third fastest on his first
Third
lap. Let's see if
fastest
he
so
can
far.
pick up.
23.48.
Looks like the pole is going to come out of this group. It's just who will have it. Right now, Josh Berry.
Say hi to
holding
the
on that top
Fords,
spot.
Random says. I just lucky that this is this. They have the grip. The other guys did not.
A little bit better. 23.23.
23.23.
Those
So
bumps.
Billy B on the outside
Coming down
right
there.
now.
Very massive bump there getting into turn 1.
All right, Logano, let me see those 22s.
Champion that's still looking for a win in 2024 to lock himself into the playoffs.
I think this is a really important weekend for the
Let's see what Logano
this
can
is
do.
Where their strength has been this year on short tracks. They need to capitalize. Had a good car on the road course last weekend. Didn't get the points they were hoping to get.
Oh,
Gave away
yeah.
stage points in the first stage by pitting. Ended up getting in a wreck.
E3 for Logano so far after the first lap.
And a pickup of a little over a tenth could
Did not.
put him to the top of the list. Let's see if he's able to grab it here. Logano 23.28 does not move to the top of the list.
23.28 for Logano.
Austin Cindric.
And now Austin
If I were
Cindric.
to have asked you which of the 3 drivers from
Third
Penske would get
fastest.
the first win of 2024, would your answer
Here's
have been
Austin Cindric.
It would not have been, but they ran a great race.
Stuart Haas 1-2. We'll see.
Gateway.
I don't think they have anybody else, do they?
Put himself in position.
No, they don't
Say
have
he
anybody
calls a
else,
break, and
so.
he did, but the key is they ran well all day long.
Oh yeah, well I guess
And they
when
were
putting
in
together,
position to
no,
take
he wouldn't even come
advantage
close to be 1-2.
when other drivers had problems.
Cindric 5th fastest on lap 1, 23.51.
Austin's a really good qualifier. He always seems to find pace.
Has Cindric won since they? Yeah, he won 2 weeks ago.
He had a tire failure toward the end of practice, but prior to that, did
He
not
won
have
2 weeks ago at
again good
St.
job
Louis.
qualifying.
23.50.
He Blaney ran out of gas. Remember?
The top 5 of this group.
What's up, Suzanne?
And Martin Truex
All right, here
Jr.
comes
Again,
Truex,
a day ago,
Mr.
made the
Retirement.
announcement that he would not continue full-time racing in 2025. 2024 will be his last full-time season, which we take as retirement. We don't
Oh yeah,
know
Tony,
exactly
it was
what
a
he'll
crazy
do.
race. Watch the end of that
Mentioned he
of
loves
our
to race.
stream. It was
It might
crazy.
be just a few times, if that. And Martin Truex Jr.
Truex top 10. Ugh.
23.95.
23.95.
Johnny Morris.
Second lap here.
Bass Pro Shops here for the announcement.
Martin just is not happy with his car right here. You see, all right, just back of the car like we've heard so many people talk about.
23:69 for Martin Truex Jr.
You know what, Rick? These are the days
I'm shocked by the Justin Haley's time right now.
Would you be frustrated as a driver?
Well, confused.
Okay.
Really, there's
All right, here's Bowman. See how fast he is. Can he match Willie B's number?
Approach here?
Let me see those 48s.
We've seen him simply overdrive the car. It's, you know, you're dancing on a razor blade. If you make a wrong move, it's going to cut you, and it's just very difficult.
Bowman's first lap is 11th fastest.
The 48 of Jimmy Johnson.
You look at his teammate William Byron, who is currently second fastest between these two cars.
And in this car, you can see he's just not comfortable. And you think about it, you know, Josh Berry
Georgia
ran
Shine, good to see you. Yeah, we hit 14,200. Keep hitting that like button, subscribe too as well, y'all. Thanks so much for the likes.
Yeah.
Keep on hitting that subscribe too if you haven't joined our community yet.
And Bowman's
Here's
not the only one.
Suarez. You love Jimmy J.
Good race teams, good drivers.
Daniel Suarez left. It got flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 cars left.
Race of the year at Atlanta, locked himself into the playoffs. Now,
yeah, he's done, Tony.
Trying to find a little bit of speed here in qualifying at Iowa.
Okay.
Time to go hang out on the ranch and fish every day.
We'll see if it equates to speed. Fourth fastest, 23:28.
Bubba should retire instead.
Saw something similar out of Logano. Let's see if he can.
Steve, 99s. That Kubota.
Logano wasn't able to.
Like the exit of 2 didn't go as well for him.
Ooh, got loose in the turn.
Just quit, right?
Oh, did he save it? Yes.
Point, Rick, when you see a car go up the racetrack like that, what happens is you just quit turning the wheel. Like you get loose, you correct, you know your lap's over. Now it's just, okay, make it go straight.
So Suarez, even though he got loose.
It's just you're just saving the race car at that point.
Fourth fastest, wow.
Pushed the limit on that first lap to get him.
All right, Keselowski, Bad Brad. Let's see him.
Yes. Here comes
Did I forget the 6 again? I did.
This was what happened with
6s.
He went up the
Bad Brad. I'll make sure that's on there tomorrow. Sorry about that, y'all.
This one looks good too. Let's see.
Exactly. Byron will not be the fastest. Right now, Barry is.
At a 23:41.
Brad's going to win this race.
Yeah.
5th for Brad. Look at all those Fords. Stupid Roofer's going to have a good old time.
Never got down to the white line. We'll see if that means no improvement on the second lap. 23:41 the first lap.
5th fastest.
23:27 on the
I think
second
everybody
lap.
that's qualified so far in the top 10, everybody except Martin Truex Jr. and Bowman and Stenhouse are faster than Group A.
Keselowski,
Here's Blaney.
Logano, and Suarez will be top 5.
Blaney pushed all there was right there. He went to the throttle early, got up the racetrack. Again, he is aggressively going after the throttle. Paid off.
No number 4 either, yeah. I mean, I was picking what we normally pick. But I guess if he's out... And Blaney, look at him. Pole sitter. 23:109.
To have a bad lap in the effort to get a good
first lap.
He went to the throttle so quick.
Oof.
Got up the racetrack. He never lifted.
More rubber, more grip. That's right.
That's a
And you would be some if Chris Buescher, Ross Chastain, and Kyle Larson are in the top 5. These last 5 are going to be in the top 5. Watch.
Second now, with 3 more cars to go in this qualifying session. It's
All right, Buescher. You see those 17s. Little Jake Peg, Kyle Larson, and Kyle Busch.
He's 4th fastest right now. Those teams shared information. that information came to the 17. My car, you know, the 6 car did this. The driver did this.
And Buscher uses that to go 23.35. Now can he improve on the second lap?
P7 right now.
That looked a little bit like Blaney's, where he went to the throttle early, came off the bottom. Not the pace, and he wasn't able to carry the pace through the middle to do it, though. All right.
Buscher's second lap keeps him in 7th. 23.35.
Man, 7th place. All right, here's
Ross
Chastain. Let me see those watermelons in the chat.
Kyle Larson. So the final 2 in this qualifying session. Again, if you are 6th in this group, you're going to start 11th. Again, the top 5 from each group will make up the top 10, and then 6th on down from each group.
See, that's not fun. That's not fair.
11th through 36. Group
this
B
is
will be
messed
on the
up.
inside, Group A on the outside. Blaney out of the car, watching these final
Wrong
2
again,
cars to see
7th.
if he has the fastest lap.
Went back down.
Ross Chastain,
Jimbo,
8th
thanks,
fastest.
man.
Will Blaney be the first to win the pole in the Cup Series at Iowa Speedway?
Ross the boss.
Yeah.
The reigning series champion watching on as Ross Chastain in his second lap.
Sure.
8th fastest, 23.41. One more to go. Kyle Larson.
All right, Larson, let's see what he can do. Put it down here, son.
I made the comment that Blaney's was a confident lap, and it really was. He was willing to push the edge. This guy right here will also.
Larson, vibes.
If the track has continued to get faster, this being the last qualifier,
Mike can pick up anything.
Larson not get to the bottom of the track.
And the biggest issue was you could see the back of the car moving around. Blaney's car didn't look like that. Blaney's car had overall
3rd
grip.
so far. We'll see what happens here.
Larson at 19 on his first lap. He has to pick up. There's a little less than a 10th. Can he get it here as he comes to the line?
Yep.
It's Larson.
Of course he is.
0.84.
Of course. Of course. Last one, that was pretty much set up.
Second fastest for Blaney. He'll start 2nd in tomorrow's race. But it's Larson who grabs the fastest lap in the first ever running of the Cup Series race in Iowa.
Called it.
Ryan Blaney had to watch as Larson took that last lap. I know a little bit of a disappointment. You still had a great qualifying run. Did you leave anything out there, though?
I wish I would have picked up my second lap a little bit more. Had a really good first lap, and I tried to change some stuff up. The second lap and was like ran the same speed, maybe 100 slower, but I kind of missed 3 and 4 a little bit my second lap. But overall, yeah, I mean, it stinks to get beat by the pole, the last guy to go out, but that's expected from Larson. But proud of the effort by everybody on this 12 group. Advanced Auto Parts Ford Mustang struggled a little bit yesterday. I didn't think we were great, and they did a good job of getting better overnight. So really proud of that. So appreciate them, Menards, Ford, Discount Tire, Worth, Wabash, Snap-on, everybody. So Dex Imaging. So should be fun tomorrow. I got a lot of family here, so hopefully we can make a good showing.
Ryan Blaney mentioning a lot of family here. His mom, Lisa, from the greater Des Moines area.
Thanks, Kim. As we take a look at the starting grid, again, it
Larson winning the pole for the inaugural Cup race here at Iowa Speedway. We saw a lot of drivers underdrive their qualifying laps, a lot of drivers overdrive. You, though, were the best of the field. How challenging were those laps?
It was challenging, for sure. It wasn't as, challenging as I was expecting. I get to watch everybody, so everybody looked really loose, really on edge, and I just tried to be under the edge, I guess, a little bit. So my lap felt fairly smooth, a little bit edgy, but not, like I said, as bad as I was expecting. So it helps going out last. It helps being able to watch everybody. So get to talk with Cliff before I go out, too, is beneficial. So, yeah, happy to get the pole. I was hoping for rain and didn't know what we would qualify. So, yeah, glad that worked out.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Kyle Larson will lead the field to green in tomorrow's inaugural Cup Series race at Iowa.
3 wins already on the 2024 season for Larson. Coming up next, it's Victory Lane Review. That's the Cup Championship from 2023. Then countdown to green for the Xfinity Series, as they will be back on this track for the first time in 5 years. The last time they were here was Chase Briscoe, who was able to find Victory Lane for the Xfinity Series. Now, who will be the most recent winner for the Xfinity Series? That's coming up at 3:30. Make sure it's
All right, so there is, I think if you're going to do one round each, whoever's the fastest, that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. It shouldn't be the top 5 from Group A to Group B. I know they're trying to be fair, but 1 through 14 was faster than Group A. 1 through 14 was faster than Group A. So I guess they knew that was the issue, but that is how it goes. But whatever. Kyle Larson gets it. Blaney second. Josh Berry third. William Byron fourth. Brad Kozlowski fifth. And then the other 5, Briscoe up there as well. So, all right. Thanks you guys so much for hanging out on this little quick qualifying stream. We appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for everything. Make sure you're hitting that like button before you leave. And we're going to be live here again in about 45 minutes at 2:15 Central. We'll be live for the NASCAR Xfinity Series, High V 250. So hope you see there the pin message in the top there for you guys. So make sure you guys go check that out. And if you just want to hang right here, it'll redirect you to the stream. So I'm going to reset all this stuff, get the emojis going for tonight, and we'll have some fun here at Iowa Speedway for the Xfinity race. We'll get some in-car cameras. There's only 2, but at least we'll watch something, and we'll listen to the NBC, the USA broadcast. So thanks so much for everything. Appreciate the new subscriber, AMS DriveX, and whoever else subscribed. We appreciate you. Who's the fastest? It was Kyle Larson. He went out last and put the lap down big time. So there it is. 149 likes. Thanks, Butterfly. Appreciate you guys hitting that like button for us. If you're watching on replay to see who won the poll, Kyle Larson did. And if you like what you saw here while you're hanging out, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel on The Go with CeeLo for all of your NASCAR fun time. So we'll see you here in about 45 minutes, and we'll see you later. Thanks so much, guys, for everything. We'll see you in a bit. And if you don't like the Xfinity race, we'll see you tomorrow afternoon around 2 Central, I believe. But look for that stream to be up later on tonight. Until then, my name is CeeLo. On The Go with CeeLo is our channel. We will see you soon in about 45 minutes.